friends, this is Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my craft room. I'm here to work on the Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge by Jessica at Paper Terrace. And so we've been working on our cover, and I've been showing you, I think we've done it all on video so far. So trying to continue that trend and show you everything I'm doing in case you're new to junk journaling and you want to make an easy junk journal. Like I said from the beginning, a journal made from a brown envelope is one of the easiest journals you're ever going to make. So let's continue. So I found in my stash a banner actually that I have from Dollar Tree that I bought quite a few years ago. I don't know, it could be 4 or 5 years ago or more. I don't know, but I bought this. It's a flowers and butterflies banner. And that year they had, it was like in the spring, I believe, or summer, they came out with a whole set of coordinating banner. There probably was a tablecloth, napkins. I got some of the napkins. I think those are gone. I'll have to look. I might have some. I don't know. I think I've used them all though. But I still have some of the banner and paper bags. They all coordinated and matched. And I got the couple of the banners, and I got some of the napkins, the paper bags. So anyway, that was all to tell you that I took 2 of the flowers from the banner, and I'm going to use those as my pockets. They're nice and cardstock and thick. So I said I wanted something thicker than paper, or else if I was going to use my paper, I would back it with some kind of cardstock. So I think these are cuter than anything I could have made out of the scrapbook paper. So I'm going to glue these down here, and they might be sewn a little bit through over here, which is fine. That just adds to the sturdiness. Let's do that. I'm just going to put some glue like over here and over. I think I'll just put glue from over here along, right along there, and then that'll be like tucked from the side here in the top. So let's do that. This is the back side, like that was taped onto the banner. It's taped onto like a string, this banner. Taped onto it like a string. So I just take the tape off, and the string comes right off, and there you go. You have your flower. So if you ever see a banner anywhere, they can be easily taken apart and use the pieces. And look how cute. And then the yellow, I decided, I guess yellow is my accent color on this because I got the yellow tie closure with the yellow ribbon. And there's yellow dragonflies in here. And I have more yellow to show you. So I'll show you in a second what else I pulled out here. So I'm going to start here and go down. I want to get enough glue on here to hold it down, but not block my pocket. So inside of we have a pocket over here, so I gotta be careful where I put it over here. I don't want to go beyond my side pocket here, since this is an envelope. Okay, and I'm going to sew in a minute. Let's see, am I ready to sew yet? Yes, I'm ready to sew. So I'm going to sew now, and I'm going to come back and show you. We've got one more thing to do to the cover before, and I already pulled out some paper for pages, so I'm going to show you that during this video too. I've already put yellow thread in my sewing machine, so another yellow accent. So I'll be right back, and I'll show you how that looks and where I sewed and everything. Just one second. Okay, I'm back. I have it sewn. It's a light yellow, so you may not be able to see it very well, but it is yellow thread going around all the sides except for this one where we have the opening, and here's the inside. It's like we don't have thread. We didn't sew it here. I did tuck the flap in, and I decided to leave the flap in because I think it was just going to get in the way of things. So I tucked the flap in, and it's sewn here and here. So if somebody wanted to release it, they'd have to cut here and bring it out, but I left it in. But there's still a pocket here, so that's what my main goal was, to really have a pocket here. Here's our flower tuck spots. They are sewn. This one's sewn a little bit on the bottom. Of course, I didn't sew here, so it didn't get sewn here. And then it's sewn across right there and a little bit across there. But like I said, the yellow is pretty light, so, and it is a zigzag, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but all sewn around there. So the next thing I was going to do is, let me put my scissors on here and weigh this down a little bit. I've said during my last video that I remembered that I have pom-pom trim and rickrack from Dollar Tree, and this was from the Easter, you know, craft things from last Easter last year. I didn't get these this year. I don't know if they have these little packs this year. I tried not to look at the Easter stuff because I didn't want to buy anything new, and it's very true. I didn't want to buy anything new, and I really did not look at it. So yeah, I like to put rickrack on the covers, and sometimes I'll put it over here, and a lot of times I'll put it over here. I really like it over here. Probably my favorite spot to put it. I don't know why. I think it really just adds something to, like almost like on here. It almost creates a faux spine. Can you see that? It's like there's the spine. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do that because I really like that with the way that's looking. So let me cut a piece right here, and we'll add this. And I just glue this on usually. It's the easier way, and I use Fabri-Tac, and it's no problem. It glues it right down. And I usually try to put the glue on here so that I don't get glue in the wrong spots on my fabric. So I'll go and just put it delicately on here so I don't get too much on here either, but enough to glue it down all the way down here, all the way down this rickrack, because rickrack is wavy. The reason I do this is rickrack is also wavy, of course, and if you put a straight line here, it almost seems like it might not be in the right spot. You know what I mean? So if I put it on here, I feel like it's pretty much going to be in the right spot. So we're creating our faux spine kind of here, because I don't picture myself putting anything else over the spine. I mean, you never know, I might, but I doubt it. So let me pull that up to the top. I kind of have it too low there. Okay, and then just press down. And from top to bottom it looks good. And just press down all the way there so it's all glued down. And doesn't that, it just adds so much. And I don't know if I'll add anything else to the spine. I might, to the cover. I might. I just have to kind of look around. I would like to make a tassel. And then somebody, this is going to go on my Etsy shop when it's done. So somebody else could add a little something to the cover, like something here, like a big, like a nameplate, or maybe you want to name the journal and you want to put something there, or you could add a little something up in here, a little flower or whatever. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll look through my other things that I haven't looked through yet, and see if I have any other flowers, or I might even have to cheat a little. You never know what I'll find. So, because I totally forgot about this. This wasn't on my list, this rickrack or the pom-pom trim. I totally forgot about that. So, okay, so I need another piece of rickrack for the back. Let's get that. So I had this one. I must have used some of this last year, and then I had another one here that I haven't opened yet. So I got both of those out because I wasn't sure how far this rickrack would go, but it looks like I'm going to have enough here. So we'll put another piece on the back. You don't have to put it on the front and the back if you're making a journal. If you just want to put it on the front, that's fine. It's all up to you. I have enough, and why not go ahead and put a little bit on the front here. On the back. So let's do our delicate little, you know what I really should be doing here is protecting my surface. So let me grab something here. This is a little It's quite dirty, but it's a little cutting mat from Dollar Tree that I use to glue on and protect my table. This is just another cutting mat covered with wallpaper, protecting my actual table. But I like to keep this clean if I can. Keep it clean as long as possible, and then I cover it up again so that I don't have a dirty surface here for my videos. And for my own peace of mind, I don't like to come in here and see it dirty. You know what I mean? Like, it bothers me. I'm just that type of person. I know at work, my boss was like, I'm going to come and use your desk this weekend. And I'm like, well, you better not mess it up. You could use it, but just don't mess it up. And he thought I was so funny. But I was serious. I was laughing. Of course, he can do anything he wants. He's my boss, right? He can use my desk whenever he wants, if he wants to. But I was like, pretty serious too. I was like, don't mess up my desk. You know, I leave my desk nice and neat, right? When I leave for the day. So, okay, there we go. It's a little thing, but I think it adds a lot. And it's kind of like I said, doesn't it look like a faux spine? Like that's the division for your spine. Okay, so what did I pull out for pages? Let me show you. I think I'm going to be cheating a little bit on the pages, but for now I'll show you. I'll show you what I pulled out, and I'll tell you what's from Dollar Tree. So let's see. Yeah, this is everything here. I don't think I need this for now. Let's move it out of the way. I might need my cutting so we can start cutting paper. I've got a card. These two cards, I don't think they're from, where did I pull out two? Are these? Yeah, well, I don't know. They're here, so let's just go with it. I pulled out two of these flower cards, and they're just, I thought I could use them as pages because they're not tiny, you know what I mean? They're not big, but they're not small, so I thought maybe these could be a page. I thought I could put two envelopes together. These are not from Dollar Tree either, but I don't seem to have any, like I get so many cards from thrift stores, I don't need to buy them at Dollar Tree, you know what I mean? And I like the older ones anyway, and the vintagey ones, so I don't really buy cards anymore at Dollar Tree, unless I used to buy these little ones. They had these little ones that were so cute. They were like 2.5 inches wide by about 4. They're just these little cute little cards. I used to buy those. I thought, you know how you are. You think they're gonna have something forever. I mean, they carried them for a very long time, and then they didn't have them anymore. So, and I don't really buy the other cards, the little packs of cards, because I get those, like they're $1.25 now, and I find them at a thrift store. Those same Dollar Tree packs of cards, I'll find them for now they're $1.25. I find them at a thrift store for $1 or less, like 50 cents or something. So yeah, it might be a problem during this challenge that I don't have any Dollar Tree cards, but that's the way it is. So I have some little notebooks that I took apart that I've shown you before in my Thrifty Thursdays. These are 2 papers. I think I might put these in a pocket or do something with them besides make them a page. I could make them a page if I wanted to, though, because that's what I was thinking, but they're kind of small, but I still might. I don't know, but because I have more of both of these. This is an example of 2 of the notebooks and papers from the notebooks that I could put together in one way or the other. I could put the 2 of these together and 2 of these together and have a page like that. I could put them together with washi tape, paper, or just glue them together like this and then fold them. So these are options. I had this little, it was like a planner that I bought at Dollar Tree, so this was from Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and fold it in half. This will definitely be a page. I had, this is the primary paper or the children's writing paper. It's got lines on both sides, so this will be a page. And so we'll fold it in half, and then whatever is extra, I'll either cut off or fold in as a fold out, depending on how much is there. And then I've bought composition books at at Dollar Tree, so I pulled out some composition book paper. These are 3 different ones that I have dyed different colors. So you can see this color. I figured it would be fun to have. It's lined paper and colored paper at the same time. So I've got those to put in there. And then I know I've bought a tracing paper package. I don't know if they carry tracing paper anymore, but like I said, a lot of this stuff has been bought 4 or 5 years ago, and they still have some of it. So tracing paper from Dollar Tree. So I may have things that other people don't have because I've had it in my stash for so long, and people are going out and buying things now that you can't get anymore. That I have, I have things that you can't get anymore. This is a calendar from 2019. I never opened it, but I did buy it from Dollar Tree one year specifically for crafting. And I've never opened it or used it. And recently you saw me use the little one. I have the little one that I think it matches this. Or it has butterflies on it. Maybe it doesn't match this. I don't know. But anyway, I might pull that one out too because that was from Dollar Tree. If I feel like I need it, I'll pull that one out. But of course there's plenty of paper in here. A piece of cardboard in here. This is nice. This is not too thick, and this is corrugated cardboard underneath here, so that'd be a good crafty thing to add to your stash if you need corrugated cardboard. And these are nice big colorful pages that will be perfect for this journal. Look at that color right there. Ooh, isn't that pretty? This is Hope. So yeah, plenty of pages here. So let's see, what do I need to do to take this apart? Does it have staples? Yeah, let me grab my staple remover. I've got it right here. And, ooh, sorry. Kicking my table. We'll go ahead and take these staples out of here. Get started on the pages. So in a little, I'm going to call this, it's a one signature journal. And if you want to put things into this journal, I would say, seriously, I would say don't put more than 15 papers in it, because by the time you add, you have 15 papers, you fold them in half, you'll have 30 pages, or if you count the surfaces, you will have 60 surfaces. And by the time you add something to all of those 60 surfaces, if you're going to be gluing things in and not just writing, if you'll be writing, but plus gluing things in, you're going to have a journal that's going to be alligator mouth by the time you're done, which is fine when you're done, but you don't want to start out that way. So you just want to leave yourself a lot of room. This is a nice cover too. We could even use this for a page. It's a nice cardstocky cover. So, but I love these. Let me see, where's that turquoisey one? Here's a purple one. Let's see what our colors are. Blue, purple. Is that purple? Purple there, kind of a lighter purple. Oh, here's a yellow. And it goes up that way. So, we would take this out here and we don't have to, I'm not worrying about the inside pages. I'm worrying about them matching, but not like totally like, oh, everything has to match, you know what I mean? When you have a colorful journal, it just, if you put more colorful stuff in there, it all seems to go together. So okay, so I think I really like that turquoisey page. Let me find that, because I think that's the first one I want to do. Did I already pass it? I think I already passed it. That's pretty too. I might try not to use any pinks, because there's no pink in the cover. And I have plenty of there's orange in the cover too. There's an orange. There's green in the cover. There's no purple in the cover. There's a blue in the cover. Yellow, and I can't find the turquoisey one. I guess it's... Is it the cover that was turquoisey? No, that's pink and blue. Okay, hold on. Let me take out the ones I don't want to use. I don't want to use that purple one, and there's a blue one. Let me cut, I don't want to cut them all right now because I might need a big page later on, and I could use this as a whole big page if I was doing a big journal, which I do have some books that will need bigger pages at some point whenever I do those. I really like this yellow one. And there's pink on the back. Let's cut this one. I really like this yellow one here a lot. And since our accent color is yellow, I'm going to go with this. And I don't want like too many of these either. I don't want like every page to be a calendar page. And that's not straight, so let me cut that again. I just cut it, and I did not pay attention enough. Let me make another cut here and get that nice and straight. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use this yellow one, and then maybe one more, and that'll be more than enough calendar pages from calendars. Oh, I got that. I have Dollar Tree wrapping paper. I didn't think about that. That wasn't on my list, Dollar Tree wrapping paper. See, I told you I would think of a lot more things that I had in my stash that I didn't have on my list. Blue, green, pink, purple. Okay, the ones I definitely don't want, I'm going to put over there. And this is another yellow, and I guess maybe this is it. Is this it? It's like I lost the color, the one that I wanted. Let's cut this one. I can use both of these if I wanted to, but I've already got a yellow here. And so I think I want to use this turquoise right here, turquoise-ish, greenish. Okay, so here's the two colors. And then let's get everything else out of the way. So let's count how many papers I have out now. I need all the calendar pages out of the way. The extra ones. Okay. Oh, this is extra too. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's use this one, 8 and 9, and that's all I have right now. So I do want to put a few more in here, so I will pull out some more, but let's just get these pages going and see how they're going to work. And see how they're going to fit. So that's going to be perfect, except I need to cut some off. So let's just see, on a calendar you're always going to have, say you want your picture upright, don't worry, be happy. And then the back is going to be upside down, which is fine. I like the calendar part to be upside down because then you can glue on here or write on here, and I don't see anything wrong with that. So we'll see about pockets on the inside too. I like my pockets to be on strong paper, so I don't want to put any on the calendar paper. So that will be that. And then this is another calendar one. This one says "Never Give Up" in the middle of it. I really kind of just was looking at the colors though. This one has pinks and blues and greens. Let me measure here again. Okie dokie. Okay. There we go. That's good. Okay, now our envelope. Oh, well, these will be pockets. Let's see, I didn't glue this together yet. Let's see how I want to do this. I think I want to put it together the other way. This one has this type of flap, and this one has this one. So let me see if this is going to work, or do I need to use one of the other envelopes? You know what? Let me see the other envelopes I had out here. Where are they? Yeah, let me use, I'm going to use this one and this one. So one's yellow and green, good colors. And the reason is that I'm putting these in like this. And so we'll glue, like, I'm going to see if I can glue this flap in here. Like that. And then this flap will be glued down out here. And you'll have room to get into these because they have a whole triangular shape here instead of this one that I almost had in here. And then that would be hard to get into because the opening goes all the way up to where the fold is, and that's hard when you have that in a journal. It's hard to get anything in and out of there. So this will be better. So let's put a little bit of, let me put a little bit of art glitter glue on this flap, and then I can glue it down. You don't have to glue the flap down, but I'm going to, the inside flap. And it kind of gets, you know, you put it in there, it's kind of, you know, sewn in when you sew in the signature, and it's kind of in there pretty secure. But if you wanted it a little bit more secure, just put a little glue on, just like I did. Put it in there. It's in the fold all together. And then it's glued down there. So we've got that flap glued down, and then we'll glue down this flap. And you could leave this open for a tuck spot, but I'm not going to because it's kind of a weird tuck spot. So I think I'd rather have it glued down. And then it just adds to the color of the page and kind of fun of the page. You could glue it down in the middle and have a pocket there and there, or a little slip through. Something you could slip through there. You could do that too, but I kind of like the color like that, you know what I mean? So that's what it'll look like. We'll put it in here as a page, and then we'll have two pockets. So let's go ahead and put it in between these pages. And then so we got envelopes. Sorry, I'm going to see if I feel my head hitting the camera. So this is a little bit too wide, not wide enough to make a flip out. See how it's just got like a little 1/4 of an inch there? So we're going to just cut that off. Cut out about 1/4 of an inch. And I see the top isn't exactly perfectly straight here where I took it out of the little pad of paper. So I'm just going to cut that off so it's nice and straight. And that's a lot better there. So let's just put that in here. Let's see, let's put that right here. So we've got a big page, a short, I'm going to call this a short page, a large page, and a short page so far. Here's our little card, which I was picturing as a page. So let's put that there. And then we have our 3 composition book pages and our, let's put this, let's see if what size this is. This is again like a 1/2 inch or less piece over here, so I'm just going to cut that off, not enough to save for anything. Let's put that in between here. That'll look pretty with florals showing through the tracing paper. Okay, and then let's see what we can do with these papers here. So let's put the signature over here for a second. And let me get my lid on my art glitter glue. You know how that is. And see how these are going to fit. So this one is not folded even. Let me fold it even. I just took these straight out of my closet where I keep my colored paper, my dyed paper, and a lot of my paper. If you see my organization videos, you see my shelves where I keep my paper, my little trays that I have organized in my closet to store my all sorts of paper. So I just go in there when I need paper, that kind of paper, this kind of paper, and pick out my papers. Okay, so these are all folded even now. Now I want to get them even, so in case I want to cut them all at the same time, that could work well. Okay, so they're a little long, only a little bit long, so I need to cut. And I don't want to make pockets on these, like bottom pockets where I would fold this up. It's not enough to fold up, for one thing, and it's not strong enough paper where I would want to make a pocket. I usually make my pockets on cardstock paper, so, or at least scrapbook paper thickness, so I don't feel like these are strong enough for pockets, so I'm not going to make a pocket on these. I don't want things, you know, you put things in and out of pockets, and I want the pockets to be strong to withstand the test of that, things being put in and out of them. Move these out of the way. So now we've got our height, like that. Now these could all be fold outs, because these are all wide enough to be fold outs. So let's see. Let's put the blue one first. Now I'm going to have something, like I said, I'm going to put a few more pieces, so this won't be my first page. But I haven't found those yet. I need to look through. I'm also going to look through to see if I see anything else I want to put on the cover. This size journal, I would do a 5 pamphlet stitch, and I may try to do that on video, even though it's a simple thing like this, a 1 signature journal. I still don't like to do my stitches on sewing my signatures on video. It just just something I stress. I don't stress out about it, but I just feel like I want to take my time, and I don't want to, you know, be performing while I do it, so it's a little easier. I don't know, it's a whole psychological thing, I guess. I like to do it off video. So anyway, we got that page. We got our card here. We've got our tracing paper and a calendar page, so we can put another, let's see. I'm trying to think. I think this page might be good next because it kind of matches the colors here. Look at that. So you'll see it when you might see it when you have all the pages kind of stacked and you're opening and closing the journal. Those colors just might look good together. So let's see if we can fold these properly. Little fold outs here. And then, so I'm probably going to leave these as fold outs, unless I change my mind and decide to make a tuck spot. These could be okay tuck spots. I think the side tucks don't really get as much wear as a pocket that's down here. But I probably will leave them, and then whoever gets it can decide if they want to glue something down like this. They can put glue in there and have a tuck spot. So there's that one. And then maybe, let's see, so we have this composition book page, the envelope, calendar page, the primary paper, and I'll put this one here in the middle, and then I'll add at least 2 more papers. So I'm going to look for a pretty paper to put in the middle, and a pretty paper to put on the outside to start the signature with. And I don't know how long this video is right now, and I still have that scrapbook paper sitting here from the last paper I brought home that we used on the inside of this journal. So I might grab that and see what we can find. Let's see if everything's inside the cover. It is. Let me see. This one, what is this? A tracing paper. Tracing paper might need a little... Let me see. Nope, it's in. I think it's in. Yeah, I think everything is in. Yep, everything looks like it's in. Okay. Alright, let's grab the scrapbook paper. So this is, I don't know if this, I mean, it's not from Dollar Tree, but she said we could use something that, say we paid $1. I don't know remember her exact word, Jessica's exact words, but like say something we paid $1 for from somewhere else, something like that, she said. I don't know, maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I think she said something like that. And she also said not to stress if we, you know, use things that are not from Dollar Tree. You know, maybe, you know, you don't want to use too many things, but I've only used, what did I use that wasn't from Dollar Tree? The paper right here. That's the only thing I used so far that wasn't from Dollar Tree. The card, I don't know where this card came from, but everything, and the envelopes. But besides that, everything else came from Dollar Tree. So close that up and look through our paper here. So we're looking for a pretty beginning paper. Can you see it over here? Let me move this out of the way so I can put the paper over here where you can see it better. So we're looking for a beginning paper, and this is a good paper. This is a good, it's not cardstock, but it's a good thickness of paper to use pockets for a page. I didn't want to use it on the cover, particularly as because that I feel like needs a stronger cover, a stronger pocket, but this I think will be fine for a pocket on a page. I just have to see if there's any in here I want to use. I don't want to use a real vintagey one. I want to use a colorful pages, and I don't want a plain one. I want a pretty one with a pattern for the front, what I'm going to call the front cover. This is our inside cover. I really don't want to use the same one. I could, but I don't want to if I don't have to. No, I did like this one. This is the one we pulled out before. So maybe we'll use this as our center page. That would be pretty for our center page. So let's do that. That's perfect. Now, let's see what we might want to use for the beginning page. And I don't know if I'll find anything in here, but we shall see. I kind of would like a yellow. And I remember I said oh, wait a minute, here's some, well, this is a vintagey yellow. Here's the, like, taupes. These are like taupe. And then this is a plain, which I don't want a plain. And then this has a pattern, but it's a little, it's kind of like not, almost not, it's kind of like vintagey, and it's like distressed on the outside there. So that's not really what I'm looking for. Now this one could work. This one could work. Let me pull that one out. Let's see if there's any more. There's two of those. I don't need two though. See, here's a vintagey. I have some other scrapbook paper that I got for 99 cents at a thrift store that I mentioned before. So I think, oh wait a minute. No, I don't really want any pinks. I really don't want pink. Although these will be very pretty. I really don't want pink because there's no pink. There's not really any pink except for some of the florals. Have a little pink, have some pink on the calendar. Okay, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to go grab that other paper and I'll be right back. I found it. This is going to be my one big cheat. It's cardstock. And when I saw it, I could not help myself. I was like, this is not the type of piece of paper that I would say, I would be like, oh, I have to save this for something special. It's so cool. But I'm not doing that anymore. And when I see something that I love, that I want to save, then I use it. That means I should use it. So this is gonna make this journal, as far as I'm concerned. It's gorgeous, gorgeous cardstock from a paper pad. And let me see which way I want to fold this. Looks like it goes this way. So, yes, I am using it. I'm cheating. My one big cheat here. The other papers were from thrift stores, and they were, you know, like I said, 99 cents for all that paper, or $1.69 or whatever. But I have to use this paper. I just have to, so I am. I mean, look, it's perfect. Okay, so we're going to fold this up and make a pocket, because we're going to have some nice strong paper here to make pockets with. So I'm going to do it. And so we'll have I feel like plenty of pockets in this journal, and then I can clip in things, and we'll make some ephemera and find ephemera from my stash and things like that, and clip in little papers and things from, and we'll use some of my Dollar Tree stickers and all that kind of stuff next. But let's just finish these pages. I think I'm going to go ahead and sew them in off video, because there's plenty of you know, videos out there that show you how to stitch in a signature. There really is. So I think I'm going to use my yellow. I think I'm going to sew these down. I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, I am back with my daisy page here and my pockets. I did zigzag stitching down each little side there. It looks so pretty. So let's put that in here. Oh my goodness, I am loving it. Oh my goodness, so cute. See how well, oh my goodness, I mean, hello. Okay, so the other page we pulled out together was the center page, which was going to be this green page. And so we're going to do the same thing. Let's fold it in half. And yeah, we can make some pockets on here. Like I said, why not? And when the other side is white, I do like to make pockets, so that's like kind of adding a decoration to that white side. I said that in another video recently. Okay, so there. I'm just doing it like this to measure my pockets. And this is in the very center. So it's going to be like this. It's going to look like this. Let me pull this out. So it's going to be like this. You open up and see that pretty page in the center. And being that this is in the center, we, you know, how the pages are stacked, and you have to cut the ends and make each page a little, almost like you have to make each page a little less wide. So that is definitely the case with this. This is 12 by 12 paper, and I probably need to cut off at least a 1/4 inch. And I could see that just then when I put it in there. So let's cut off a good 1/4 of an inch here, maybe a little sliver more. And see how that fits in here. Let's see, why isn't this cutting? It's not cutting down here. There we go. I wasn't being forceful enough, apparently. I'm being too gentle. Okay, so we might use this one too. Might just use that one too. Okay, so let's see how she fits. Oh my goodness, so pretty. So I do want to sew those pockets down too. I think that'll be pretty on there with some yellow thread. Just a little, it'll be right here. And I'll do that in a minute. Let's see what we want to do with this page. So we'll put it somewhere in here, but why not? I have it out. Now we have to use it, right? That's just the way it is. We have to use it, so I don't have to put it away. This one I don't think I'm going to make a pocket on. I feel like I'm getting too many pockets now, so I'm not going to make a pocket on this one. But I'm going to cut off the bottom to get our length about right there. And we'll figure out where we want to put it. And this will round out our pages very nicely. We have plenty of pages in here, probably too many. I don't have more than 15, but I know I have more than 10, so somewhere between 10 and 15 is good. So let's see, where do we need some color? We've got color here. We've got a lot of color, really. Okay, that's good. But I feel like we need some color, right? See, that's, here we have color here. We have a light page here, so I think we need some color right here. Let's see if we need to cut off the width a little bit at all. Oh, I think it's, well, just a little bit, like a sliver, not too much. Just a sliver, not a 1/4 of an inch, not even, maybe half of a 1/4 of an inch, so 1/8 of an inch. about 1/8 of an inch, I'll say. That's pretty much a good sliver, I'd say. Okay, and the length is good. Yes, we cut the right length. And we have that little sliver left. So this we can make into some type of ephemera. But there we go. So now I need to sew these in and come back and decorate with you. Decorate and put ephemera in. I'm going to look at my different things. Maybe I could possibly put something here or here. We'll see what I find, if anything. If I don't find anything, I'll leave it blank, but I usually find something when I want to find something, so we'll see what I come up with. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the progress. Isn't she looking good? And if you're following along, let me know if you have any questions about what I did. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.